Coming to you from New York City. Bringing the video podcast for global Filipinos around the world. Watch and listen as we speak and get to know different celebrities, icons, influencers, and inspiring people. Join Jesse Dang and Jay Cass as they talk about anything and everything while bridging the gap between Filipinos of different generations and genres of choice. This is Over a Glass or Two.
Clubbing na, Friday na Friday.
Para magkasama lang tayo kahapon
Oo nga no? Tapos ito ulit, ayan. Kumusta ka na, Jay Cass?
Ay naman, I'm feeling better as the day goes by. So, yes, hopefully matapos na tong paglilipat na moment natin.
Diba? Malapit na yan. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, ano yan, change is good, diba? The only constant in this world is change. So,
yes, and
feeling ko mas maraming magandang mangyayari sa life mo pag move mo.
Correct.
Diba?
And also, that's what you said, change is good, but we need cash.
Oh yes, shishing. So, oh my God, kumusta na po kayong lahat? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening po sa lahat ng mga nanunood sa buong mundo at nakikinig, especially sa TFC, the Filipino Channel, FYE and Kumu, mga taga Jeepney TV, mga pasahero ng Jeepney TV, Facebook and YouTube. Jekas, ikaw naman, go!
Yes, habang nasa Brooklyn po ako, good morning po sa lahat ng mga Filipinos and non-Filipinos in different time zones, in different dimensions, in different continents, in different galaxies, in this whole wide universe! Happy summer, guys!
Yes, summer.
Enjoy.
Pero ang lamig. Kaya sabi ko, mag-sleeveless nga ako kasi summer. Pero bakit parang ang lamig-lamig pa din?
Talaga?
Diba? Yeah, like, kasi kanina nasa office ako, it was like a lot of people are still wearing jacket and it was windy and chilly and it's gonna rain the whole week. Pati weekend, I think may storm.
Uulan nga pala the whole week. Hay, nako, pag pumasok na yung mainit na haring araw, sasabihin mo naman, oh my God, it's too hot.
Init, grabe. Kaya kailangan magpapayat para ngayong summer, tipong fit tayong lahat. Tsaka malapit na po yung aming vacation. We're going to Europe for 21 days. Yes,
correct.
Sa August na ang aming trip. Kaya dapat payat na payat talaga kami. Diba? Sana, si Jekas, ang hirap magpapayat eh. Pero syempre, yung guest natin for today, nako, ikakwento sa atin ano yung journey nilang dalawa. Kasi parehong Barbie and Ken na eh, no?
Oo.
Si Barbie, naging Barbie talaga siya. Lalo.
I mean, they're already gorgeous beforehand. But now they are like svelte.
Yes.
Everything is tucked in. Sexy.
Exactly.
Diba?
My God, sana lahat tayo. Kaya nga, ang ganda ng story nila kung yung journey nila, 'di ba, to fitness, talaga parang at saka for healthy lifestyle, 'di ba? At saka pag-uusapan natin yung kilig moment, paano sila nag-meet. Tsaka inspiring talaga to kasi friend po namin kasi si Donita and Felson. Lalo si Donita, sobrang love na love ko yan. So, nako, ito na, introduce ko na. Sabi ni Direk, nako, tama na ron chikahan. At sabay-sabay tayong kiligin po ngayong more night. Ayan, i-introduce ko na po. Okay, this more night, we are so excited to see our dearest friend again to catch up at makipagkumustahan. Donita Rose is an actress and MTV VJ and has overcome the challenges of reinventing herself in the West Coast. She's now a successful TV and event MC, chef, brand influencers, and evangelist. She's now very happily married and living her best life ever. Nako, pag ikakwento niya yan kung bakit sobra siyang blooming ngayon. With her gwapong Singer Felson Palad. Kumustahin natin sila at sabay-sabay po tayong kiligin lahat. Guys, please welcome the handsome and talented Felson Palad, and the beautiful, na walang kakupas-kupas, Miss Donita Rose!
So near yet so far.
I know, right? Grabe, na-miss namin kayo. Tingnan mo naman, alam mo talaga, alam mo sila yung yung sinabi mo, yung perfect couple, yung tipong titingnan mo parang, ay, si Barbie and Ken, kayong dalawa yun. My God.
Masyado
Diba?
creative, Ken.
Oo nga,
Barbie
Barbie and
dun sa the handsome, kasi ang tawag ko sa kanya handsome eh.
Oh, gwapo naman. Oo nga, no? Siguro magkaka-baby kayong dalawa. Naku, ninang ako ha. Just in case. May plano.
Ang baby namin Dalmatian. Batik-batik.
Puti daw tapos may mga spots.
Oo nga Ano ka ba? Uy, di ba mas mas type mo yung medyo di ba? Darker? Ng konti. Ayaw mo ng sobrang.
Ang tawag ko sa kanya, exotic bird.
Oh, ba?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, yung exotic bird na yun.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not supposed to be bastos.
Si Jake, actually kami dalawa yung naiisip namin
That's the first thing that I thought of. I'm so sorry. Don't tell me words like exotic bird. You know?
Exactly. Oh my God. Exotic di? Bakit
We
daw?
are already only 5 minutes into the show.
Oo, di ba?
We're gonna talk about your evangelism, and now we're talking about exotic birds.
Yes.
No, wait, let me explain to the audience first. So I used to have this thing, okay? I used to say, I know the Lord loves me when, okay?
Yes.
Number one, whenever it rains and then the sun comes out, it makes me feel like God is giving me a whisper that He's saying, I love you. But I don't know why. That's always been my thing as a kid. The other thing is when I would see an exotic bird outside of the window, parang feeling ko, sinasabi ni Lord, I love you. I don't know why, but that's just kind of always been my thing. So there was one time I told Felson that, and I was like, whenever I see exotic birds, I feel like the Lord loves me. So sabi niya, so ako naman ngayon ang exotic bird mo.
Bird. Ay!
No, but D, I have a question. Where do you live? Do you live in the Amazon jungle that you have exotic birds showing up on your window?
I know, right?
Well, when I was living in the Philippines, I lived in a place in a condo in Pasig. And that area, for some reason, there was always I'd always end up seeing exotic birds. Not like your typical Maya bird. I'm not kidding. And then dito naman sa America, we see different types of birds here, like very
Birds,
colorful
yes.
birds. Ayan, so mahilig ako sa isang
Sa
exotic
bird.
bird.
Sa
na
bird.
lang.
Exotic
Yung bird na dumadapo dun sa window niya before brown din, di ba?
Oh my God. Teka.
Sabi mo malaking bird na kulay brown.
So ano yan? May itim na bird.
Maitim, walang yaka. Maitim na bird. Teka, sabi ni Direk, bago tayo magkwentuhan, kumustahin nyo raw pala lahat ng mga nanonood, especially
Donita
mga
nag-start
fans.
nito Si
Talaga.
Donita talaga
Mr. Bird, baka gusto umpisahan.
Nananahimik ako Okay, sige na.
Kamusta po sa lahat ng mga nanonood at nakikinig sa amin sa Pilipinas, sa Amerika, dito sa West Coast and also East Coast at sa mga kababayan natin sa iba't ibang bansa.
Oh, around the world. Talagang global na ang Over a Glass or Two. So congratulations to Jessie and JCast on this amazing feat. We are so proud of you guys. And you know that we love you guys so much na even hindi wala tayo sa ere, nag-uusap tayo and we always celebrate each other's successes.
Yes, oo. Kasi talaga po, sa totoo lang, si Donita, lagi kong sinasabi pag, I have friends that would ask, like, si Donita ba? As in, is she really nice? Kasi she seems nice on cam. Sabi ko, girls, trust me. As in, when you meet Donita, as in, what you see is what you get, genuine. Yeah. And I'm so happy, as in, guys, alam mo, kasi talagang you found the almost Mr. Right or Mr. Right na talaga. Diba?
Well, yeah, we had this discussion before when it wasn't, of course, on TFC yet, but I want to say that our friendship with one another bloomed over the first interview that you guys had with me. And you guys were so enthusiastic and, you really, we had such, a wonderful conversation. And then it continued after that. We'd have phone calls and we'd chat and, social media, we say hi to one another.
Yes.
But there's just a fondness that we have for each other that when Felson, actually you guys were asking me, diba, ano tipo mong lalaki? And then next thing like I met the man of my dreams. And so now it's, there's not a day that doesn't pass when I wake up in the morning. And even this morning, I said this to him. I said, Mahal, hindi ako makapaniwala. It took me 37 years, 47 years to finally meet you. You 37, me 47.
No.
To finally meet
He was like, huh?
Yes, I'm here. Right? So it's like, parang panaginip ka ba? So
Ang ganda pa, ang macho pa, di ba?
Ipag-chancing lagi.
Nakikipag-chancing niya.
Ay, grabe. Sobrang saya namin. And, as you guys know the story, which we will tell you about again, but, every specific prayer that I asked for, I said, Lord, I want this, I want this, I want that. And I never expected that the Lord would answer every single prayer of my heart. And this talagang man of my dreams talaga to.
Grabe. Alam mo, sa
Diba,
totoo lang,
no?
alam ko yan kasi si Dee, di ba, nag-iiyakan pa tayo sa telepono and all. Tapos, biglang all of a sudden, one time I remember, I vividly remember, tumawag si Dee, parang Jessie, I met
Oh my
someone.
God! I remember
Oh my
I was in my apartment in Santa Clarita, and I was in the bathroom,
Yes.
like just sitting over doon sa may bathtub, and I was looking out the window. May exotic birds din doon. Tapos nagkukwentuhan tayo. I remember that so clearly. Yeah.
Oh my, kitas, ano pa, tapos gawagano pa, kaso Jessie, parang bata, ano ba? Sabi ko, okay, ano ka ba? So what? Kung, sabi mo naman,
Okay lang
10
yan, pareho
years
kayo ni
eh.
Jessie, no?
Oo nga, bata rin si Direk.
Bata din sa kanya.
Gaya-gaya. Charot.
Gaya-gaya nga. Eh, sabi ko, you know what, pero I'm so happy. Kasi during that time, like, when we first met you, when was the last time? I met you like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, sis.
Because I've been with him now for 9 months. We've been married for 9 months, plus another 6 months when I first met him, and then I was working in Island Pacific for a year and a half, right?
Yes.
And we met. We talked. Oh no, you interviewed me almost a year before I. Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
exactly.
Ang
Bilis,
panahon.
no? Parang kailan lang, no?
Yeah.
Like, pero, wait, Dia, kumusta ang, teka, ito naman si Direk, nangungulit eh. Mag-ano daw tayo, mag-toast, no? Ang sarap-sarap
oo nga
na
pala.
kwentuhan eh. O bilis,
Ang tra-
mag-toast tayo ngayon, tapos
Ang
picture,
tra-
tapos
ang
ituloy-tuloy na
tradisyon.
natin. Ayan, ang tradisyon. Ayan, guys, sasabihan ng Pilipinas po at sa aming Dearest USA, let's welcome, my God, ang perfect couple. Oh my God, tignan mo naman, ay, ang cute ni Mr. Bird din. Mr.
Mr. Bird!
Mr. Bird, okay. Miss Donita Rose and Felson Palad, welcome to Over a Glass or Two.
Ayan.
Cheers! Ayan.
Sarap ng
Oh,
coffee.
ayan. Oh, ayan. Oo, okay na yan.
Nothing
Para
better than
tagang share
coffee.
sa lahat. Correct. O sige, picture tayo. Tapos ituloy mo na yung kwento mo, Dia. Okay, go.
Okay, sige.
1, 2, 3. Ayan.
Oh,
Okay, kwento. Wait, 9 months, right? O 6 months dating. I know that. My God, yung mga dating, mga kilig moment mo. Kung mamaya kwento mo, yung unang-unang inask ka niya ng date, di ba? Pero 6 months na nag-date and then 9 months na married. Kumusta ang married life?
Every day, I would say, I don't know, ikaw, every day I'm blown away with God's faithfulness, God's goodness in my life. Ikaw,
I'm happy. And of course, blessed. Kasi natatandaan ko kasi nung high school ako ito. Siyempre, crush ng bayan eh, di ba?
Yes,
Laging
yes.
question mo parang, ano ba, panaginip ba to? O after ng pandemic, parang nasa another dimension na naman ako. Kasi ang katabi mo si Donita Rose.
Si Donita
Di ba?
Rose. Yes,
Di
yes,
ba?
yes.
Parang, although, just to be clear, I did not marry the Donita Rose sa TV. I
Yes.
married her for who she is and not because of her celebrity status. She is who she is, and she is lovely and beautiful inside and out. That's why I loved her, and that's why I married her, not because of what I saw in television back before and still now. So I just feel blessed because I waited 38 years and I prayed and my family prayed with me hanggang sa, syempre, alam mo sa Pilipinas, di ba? Kapag matanda ka na, wala ka pang asawa,
Oh, yes.
ang unang tanong sa iyo yung sexuality mo.
Oo,
Di ba?
oo, oo.
Ba't wala ka pa asawa? Bakla ka siguro. O kaya,
Oo,
wala ka
yes.
pa nga asawa, ano bang gusto mo sa buhay? Di ba? Parang,
Exactly.
but I prayed. I waited. I tried my best to preserve myself, although I did some, mga naughty things on the side. But I
Yes.
did I tried my best to preserve myself for my future wife, and that is Donita
And
Rose.
Yeah.
Donita Kim.
So just to backtrack and leading up to that story, it was February 12th of last year. Now I was doing my devotions one morning and I was enjoying it too much actually. I was listening to worship and I was like crying tears of joy, just enjoying cuz from the time that I was first married, for those who don't know, I was first married and then I ended up getting divorced after 12 years of marriage, and I was devastated, heartbroken, depressed for a while, for 3 years, 3.5 years. Eventually, I started going through a period of recovery and finding myself again, and I realized that God was telling me, run back to your first love. Your first love should not be the person that you marry or your partner in life. Your first love should be your creator. So I found myself again, my identity in Christ, not because of another person. And I got to a point where I was enjoying my singlehood already. And one day when I was doing my devotions, I was crying and enjoying myself. And then I said, wait, Lord, total, nandito na ako. I was on my knees. I said, I think I'm going to ask you for a husband na. Yeah, I think this is official. I'm going to ask for a husband.
I should tell my perspective naman. So that was her February.
Yes,
Ako
yes.
naman, because my full-time vocation is I sing in retirement homes.
Yes.
So I sing in 70 retirement homes 2 to 5 times a day. So that's my work since I came here in the States. And January was the time where everything closed here because of
The
lockdown and
pandemic.
whatnot.
Oo.
Yeah, and so someone messaged me, Louis Reyes, one of the pillars ng music sa Philippines. She's my friend. She said, "Do you have work? Kasi someone's looking for a driver for a missionary." So sabi ko, definitely I can volunteer and drive the missionary around. I didn't know what the missionary was about to do, and so my American mom said, "What are you gonna do? Everything is locked down." I said, "Well, I got this volunteer work to drive a missionary around LA and meet yung mga."
For one whole
Uh,
day lang ba yan? Or a
no,
week?
for
Or
2 weeks. For
for
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
Yes. And she said, my mom said, my American mom said, uh, so are you gonna meet people? Sabi ko, yeah. And why not go to the bar? I said, everything is closed. I mean, even my work is closed. Sabi niya, but what do you think is the Lord telling you? I said, I think I'm gonna meet my wife. I just blurted out and
No.
yeah.
As a
And my
joke
mom
or
said,
wala lang?
no,
Just,
just
okay,
na
okay,
blurt
okay.
lang.
Okay.
Sabi ko, I think I'm gonna meet my wife. And she smiled and she said, let's prepare. We're gonna pray for it. And my dad and I will pray for it. And then February came, the missionary came. I did not know that what she was to meet was Ruby Rodriguez, Pinky De Leon, and her,
And Princess Punsalan.
and Princess
And
Ponsalan.
Princess
Yes.
Oh, si Princess.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
So we
my-
met at a BCD Tofu house, and
she was late.
I was late because I went to the wrong location.
Oh, alam
I
ko
was
yun.
thinking, oh, should I go home? Kasi sobrang gutom na ako. Tapos another 40 minutes drive yon. Sabi ko, well, I already committed to it. I might as well go. So I went. Pagdating ko, they had finished eating already. So, sabi ni Ate Orpa, she's a head of Artists in Touch
She
Philippines.
missionary.
So sabi niya, these are Christian artists in the Philippines. That's the ministry. So sabi niya, why don't you order? Sabi ko, wala nang order. Basta anong mga tira dyan, bigay mo sa akin. So
Katabi
ito,
ko siya.
he kept serving me food. Tapos, I was like eating na walang poise, and then tumatawa silang lahat. Sabi nila, ano ba, Donita Rose? Sabi ko, pakialam ko, ganyan. Tapos kain.
Gutom ka. Oo.
Tapos
oo.
nagpipicture taking, may mga japchae pa sa bibig ko, nagpapatawa din ako. Tapos tinanong kami, anong mga prayer request nyo? So ikaw muna, ano yung sinabi mo?
No, ikaw munang tinanong noon ang sabi, anong prayer mo? Tapos sabi niya, I'm praying now for,
I said, 3 weeks ago, I actually prayed for a husband na, sabi ko. So, yun, gusto ko ng husband na.
sabi ko,
Oh my
What?
Did you say na I was praying for a wife also? Or wala?
Yes,
Pero hindi naman kami niloko or whatever.
Hindi,
Okay.
parang yung group were like, telling their prayer request, and I was like, I'm praying for a wife too. I did not say girlfriend kasi I'm not really looking for a girlfriend. I'm really looking for a wife. Kasi di ba nowadays sa mga kabataan, sana may girlfriend na ako, but my pastor said that your goal when you're in a relationship is to commit yourself to the person, not really yung half committed lang. And so, syempre, 37 ako noon, and I was like thinking, tama nga naman, I'm not gonna to fool around. I want a wife. And I want to make a family. I want to,
So, my prayer request when I asked the Lord for a husband was, number one, gusto ko sana ng pastor, somebody who knows the Lord more than I know him. Kasi I grew up, since I was a very little girl, I would read my Bible every day. So, I don't think walang makakatalo sa akin sa ganun. So, parang imposible, di ba? Number two, pwede siyang maging worship leader. Pastor, worship leader, that's fine. I want him to be close to his own family, but not have a family of his own. Meaning, wala siyang previous marriage, wala siyang mga anak. Kasi, ayokong may kahati ako. Parang ganun. Tapos, dapat super funny, Filipino, or half Filipino at least. Somebody who would understand my job, what kind of work that I do. And, of course, dapat handsome.
Wow.
And then, super hot, somebody I could be like, woo, And last but not least, Lord, sana virgin. Gusto ko ng somebody na, gusto ko malinis yung slate. Yung story ng,
Di ata mo story po ikaw.
No, like to start my life with a clean slate. I want to marry a virgin.
Yes.
Pero
So,
parang nakuha mo almost,
lahat.
Diba?
Maputi ang ipin.
Maputi ang ipin. Yes, maputi. Actually, nakakatawa. Oo nga, tatanong ko yan kung bakit ang puti ng ngipin mo. Kasi napapansin ko kanina pa. Pero I vividly remember, nung kinukwento sa akin ni Dian, wala pa, Felson, you were not in the picture yet. Sabi ko sa kanya, sis, grabe naman yung listahan mo. Sabi ko, pero saan ka nakahanap ng pastor? Sabi mo, hindi, basta at least ganito lang. Sabi ko, pwede bang at least man lang, kaya mo bang medyo bawasan? Sabi, hindi, Jess, pag pinag-pray ko talaga, ibibigay yan ni Lord. I thought you were just like, wait, hold on. Hindi naman delusional si bakla. Sabi ko, pero darating ba yun? Kasi di ba niloloko kita? Oh my God. Everything is really possible.
Yes. And so just to make it clear, when I married him, he was a virgin.
Grabe, no? Ay, tsura niya.
Parang siya mismo hindi siya naniniwala.
Wait.
Nahihiya siyang mag-ano.
Sige
Pero,
bakit?
I
want to know, Felson, go.
I was a youth and worship pastor in our church in Pasadena, and also but I never tried to. No, I tried, but I hindi ko tinuloy.
Ano ba talaga?
And then paano ba? Kasi tama ba na may mga nanonood sa ating mga bata eh.
Okay
Pero
lang. I mean,
naman siguro.
yeah, no holds barred. Okay lang yan. Inspiring naman. Oo.
I never penetrated anyone. So
wow.
So I reserved that self. But of course, meron din ako mga kalokohan before.
Mga kissing,
Ayun.
and, yes, definitely.
May
Kasi
mga girlfriends naman ako before that napagkamalian ko din.
Oh my God.
Pero hindi, that part, I did preserve it. Yeah, I preserved that.
Grabe, no? Parang talaga sila, match made in heaven,
Oo
no?
nga.
Yung
Grabe.
talagang, you were at the right time, at the right place, in God's time. In
Pero
God's perfect time.
Donita, yung, alam ko gutom ka nun sinusubuan ka niya ng mga japchae. Wala ka nang
Hindi
napansin sa
susubuan,
kanya. yung
nagsiserve.
ginagawa-
No, nothing was in my mind at that time. Kasi parang,
Okay.
I'm not really searching. I actually don't even look at guys and go, "Ooh, he's cute." I'm not like that kind of a person. So, parang I'm just
I know.
going about my life. Tapos, he gave me his CD. Sabi niya, I'm a gospel singer. Sabi niya, I'd like to give you my CD. So I was like, oh, okay. Hindi ko nga muna pinansin or whatever. Tapos sabi niya, I can actually write a jingle for the company that you work for. I can do it for free.
That's where Bert came in.
That's how
My cousin Bert.
her
Yes,
cousin
yes.
and I, we were working together before, and he was working also with Island Pacific. So we did this jingle together called Island Pacific Radio. And he would call me and he would say, oh, ano ba ang mga keywords na kailangan kong i-work with? And then later, he would call me, oh, kamusta? Alam mo, I prayed for you today. I prayed na hindi ka mahihiwa sa trabaho mo kasi chef ako dati. So I would be like, oh, that's sweet. I mean, I wasn't really thinking of anything. Hanggang sa sabi niya, are you going to Rufa May's concert? Sabi ko, you know what? I actually asked her for a soundbite for Island Pacific Radio, but sabi niya, tamad daw siya. Dapat pumunta na lang ako dun sa concert. So, sabi niya, gusto mo sunduin kita? I said,
She didn't know that I am 2-hour drive far.
yeah, so from
her.
Laguna, Niguel siya dati.
She
Island-
thought parang minutes lang away ako sa kanya.
Yes. How many
So he
hours away? How many? 2 hours. Yeah, I remember.
So that's 2 hours
Okay,
back
okay.
and forth. Tapos
No, 4 hours back.
yeah, 2 hours and 2 hours back. So sabi niya, so he picked me up, and then yun, nag-share na siya ng story ng buhay niya, tapos nag-share din ako. Tapos nung pagdating namin dun sa isang concert, meron kasi si Rufa May, ginawa ko yung alam mo, lambingan lang, parang I did her hair and makeup for the event. So nung nasa stage na siya, naka-Darna costume siya, sabi niya, guys, gusto kong pasalamatin ang aking hair and makeup artist, si Donita Rose. Donita, lalabas ka. Tapos nandun kami, sabi ko, parang narinig ko yung pangalan ko. Pinatawag ko sa stage. So takbo kami ni Felson. Tapos, biglang may tao sa audience na homeless na parang pumasok siya dun sa venue.
Tumambling dun sa stage. Parang nagwala. Akala nila, ang daming tao. Siguro 500 plus yung taong nanonood.
Wow.
Madami. Okay. Tapos may biglang tumambling dun sa stage. Tapos nagwawala siya. Akala ng mga tao part of the skit.
Oh, the skit. Okay.
So umiikot siya. Syempre ako lang, yung production na yon sobrang nagtipid. Dalawa lang ang babae na nasa likod. Walang guard. Buti umakyat kami. So 4 lang kami sa backstage. So ako yung nag-iisang lalaki doon, parang sabi ko, Lord, parang wala atang Sabi ko, tinanong ko doon sa production, kasama ba yan sa skit? Hindi, sir. Sabi ko, natatakot na siya. Kasi parang sasaktan si Rufa. Sasaktan si Rufa. Tapos hinagis niya yung bottled water niya. He was about to do something. Pray na ako, sabi ko, Lord, bigyan niyo po ako ng strength. And I was like, in my leather jacket, I was like, para ako si FPJ.
FPJ, oo nga.
Tapos kinuha ko siya, grinab ko ng gano'n. And then we tackled on the ground and nagsuntukan na kami.
In front of the audience.
Oh
my God. Alam mo, nakwento muna sa akin yun, di ba na-shock ako, pero ngayon parang listening to it again, parang movie, no? Tapos anong reaction ni Donita noon after?
Sabi ko, ay, may pogi points yan sa akin. Tapos, sabi ko, kinuha na ng security yung lalaki. Tapos nanginginig din siya. Kasi syempre yung adrenaline namin. Sabi ko, can I give you a hug? Sabi ko, that was very brave of you. So parang I needed somebody to calm me down. Siya din. Tapos nung nagyakapan kami, parang may spark. Tapos parang parang, shocks ang landi ko. Tapos parang nilet go ko. Sabi ko, ano yun? Tapos parang iba nang tingin ko sa kanya after that na sabi ko, actually, he's kind of hot. Like, he's taller than me. When I hugged him, matigas yung chest niya. Sabi ko,
nagulat ka.
Parang I felt protected. I felt like a girl again na humaba na yung hair ko. Tapos after that, I was kind of a bit shy already. Tapos, for some reason, it kind of brought us closer together kasi sabi ko, grabe, parang si FPJ, sabi niya, alam mo ba ang apelido ko? I mean, ang initials ko, Felson Palad Jr. So actually, FPJ talaga ako.
PJ.
So nagtawanan kami. So nagtawanan kami. And then the producers invited us to join them for dinner to celebrate and kind of like say thank you to him for saving the day. So parang, it was a very festive, parang, hoy pare! Tapos everybody would pat him on the back and be like, grabe, hero of the night! Congratulations! Yung ganun. Tapos, ayun, parang they would say, oh, kayo, gano'n tagal na kayo magkakilala? Tapos, we just kind of really met now. Tapos parang, we were like, I don't know, parang, nag-click kami kaagad. Tapos nung pauwi na kami, the enjoy, and I just really felt comfortable with him, but I still didn't really think anything. Tapos sabi niya, I don't want to scare you, pero gusto kong malaman mo, I would want to marry you. Tapos, for a split second there, I got a little scared. I mean, like, parang, oh my gosh, I'm in the car with this guy alone. Is he a stalker?
Talking about
marriage. Parang,
That's
yeah.
I think at that time kasi, parang kung sino, you know, who would take me seriously, I would take her seriously, of course.
Yeah.
I think that's men should be right now. And hindi na yung patumpik-tumpik if, 'di ba?
Oh, yeah,
Hindi
exactly.
na yung
exactly.
kasi yung mga babae ngayon, they need, kailangan nilang ma-feel na babae sila.
So parang dapat intentional.
Exactly.
Intentional.
Assurance
Tama,
din.
intentional.
Oo.
So sabi niya sa akin noon, sabi niya, ilang taon ka nga uli? Sabi ko 37. Tawag niya, alam mo ba kung ilang taon na ako? Tapos sabi ko, ilang taon? 47. Sabi niya, people would think that I'm a cougar. Sabi ko, ganun. You know what they say. What? You know, beauty is in the eye of the what?
Beholder.
Sabi ko, no. Tiger. You're a tiger. You're not a cougar.
In the eye of the tiger.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Tapos nagtawanan na kami, as in like, kasi lagi niya akong pinapatawa. Tapos,
we missed an exit, di ba?
we missed an exit sa kakatawa. Tapos, parang sabi ko, parang okay to. Parang hindi ko nararamdaman na I'm older than him. I feel like parang kaedad ko lang siya na, tapos sabi ko,
Doon niya lang nalaman kung gaano ako kalayo. Sabi niyo, how far from you here? I said, 2-hour drive. No
Sabi ko-
traffic.
Sabi ko, what? Why did you drive all the way here? Tapos, yun. Tapos sabi niyo, malay
I wanna
mo,
see
maybe.
you.
Yeah, because I'd love to see you again. Tapos, sabi ko, I'm not sure. Sabi ko, parang, I feel uncomfortable with the idea of like moving on and meeting somebody again, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, bakit? Wala naman masama. Sabi niya, believer ka, believer din ako. You're single, I'm single. What if I told you na we could just be friends? Like, what if I could just pick you up and we go out as friends only? I can bring people with us. I can bring my guitar. We can go to the beach. When was the last time you took a break? Sabi ko, actually, it's been forever. It's just work.
Yeah.
Tapos sabi niya, why don't you just take a break from work and I'll bring my guitar, you bring some food, we'll have a picnic on the beach, mag-praise and worship tayo sa beach. Sabi ko, actually, parang sa loob ko, parang I want to meet somebody I can, enjoy my walk with God with. So,
Yeah.
sabi niya, sige, let's set a date, sabi niya. And that was 3 weeks later. So the 3 weeks na we would talk on the phone, parang nangungumusta siya.
No, you discovered something in between.
Which one? Yung-
She remembered that she was watching when
Oh,
the windows.
yeah. So I guessed it on another show before. And then, parang sabi niya sa akin, ay, kilala mo ba si ganitong tao? Sabi ko, oo, bakit? Sabi niya, she interviewed me before, tapos gumanon ako, oh no. Tapos sabi niya, why, bakit? Kasi nung nag-guest ako sa show na yon, she showed me a video interview of him. So, sabi niya, I want you to see an interview that I did with somebody para alam mo yung flow ng show. Nung nakita ko siya, sabi ko, Lord, ganyan ang gusto ko.
You
Ganyan.
said,
Yes.
She actually prayed for me.
I didn't know you personally, and
Yeah.
I didn't say you, but I said parang ganyan ang gusto ko.
Yeah.
Tapos when I
my
then I said, so you guessed it on that show. So, oh my gosh, he was the guy that I said, Lord, I want ganyan ang gusto ko.
Why did the host show a video of Felson during that time?
Because I did not know the host of the show. I did not know anything about the show. But
Sample.
sabi niya,
It's just a
I'll show
sample.
you a sample of one of my last interviews.
Yes.
Like how it goes. Oh my
Yes,
God.
tapos he was talking about the Lord. Tapos he sang the prayer. Sabi ko, Lord, ganyan ang gusto ko. Yung passionate kay God. Yung... Tas gwapo pa. So,
Oh my God!
It's in so many ways.
Kinikilig ako sa inyong dalawa.
It's so kismet and destined, you know,
Yeah.
Grabe, no?
that you are
Talagang-
supposed to meet.
yes.
Yeah, kahit siguro napunta ka dito sa sa East Coast, feeling ko God will find ways to at
No,
least like
yeah.
make your path like meet. Talagang meant to be. Pero
Alam mo, may
go ahead.
interesting na story yan. Siguro, backtrack, mga 8 years ago sa Philippines, I was doing, I had a business, it was catering. I was watching with my mom over the phone, we were watching her interview. My mom was like, sabi niya, anak, halika, tingnan mo. Ito, ang gandang babae ito. Sabi niya nga. Sabi ko, oo nga, ano nangyari? Yeah. Piruin mo. Yung comment ng nanay ko, hindi maganda. Sabi niya, piruin mo, ganito-ganito yung lalaki. Iniwan ganda-ganda. Tapos
Oh
sabi
my
ko,
God.
pakasalan ko yan pag nakita ko yan.
Oh my God.
that was I think 2014, and that was her interview regarding her divorce, and my mom was like, kawawa naman, ano. Ay, pakakasalan ko yan pag nakita ko yan. I was like, just
Jokingly,
You were
just,
nonchalant. You weren't serious about it. But somehow, you know, you were speaking into existence. Kahit mga joke-joke lang.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Totoo yun. Totoo ka dyan, Jika.
Parang palabas, parang movie tong
Parang
pinapakita.
movie.
Totoo.
Oo nga, actually narinig ko na tong kwento na to, pero every time you talk about it, like hindi kasi nakwento mo, ay, yan ang hindi mo nakwento, pero yung iba nakwento mo yan sa akin. Parang laging, it feels like it's always the first time I'm hearing this. Kasi nga, kilig, grabe. Pero ngayon na you've been married for 9 months, no? Do you guys fight? Parang may arguments ba?
You know what? Well, of course, I think
We do have
also coming
disagreements.
from a
Disagreements,
previous relationship or previous marriage, na we did not handle conflict as well. Now, I think I'm a lot more patient, and I'm also a lot more appreciative of the little things. The fact that he's very malumanay magsalita, especially when he's mad. Like if he's very mad, gaganon lang siya. That's it. That's like mura na yun. Yung parang.
No, not to you.
I'm saying
I'm
like,
just
you know,
saying.
if he's really, really angry, ganun lang muna siya. That means, but he already explained to me, if I do that, it means just I need space for a second. For me, that's so amazing kasi I'm used to, you know, I mean, di ba pag galit yung isa, tapos
Screaming,
ma-hurt ka sa
yelling,
sinabi. Yeah, and then,
Yeah,
you know, I know just back off. And then later he's like, man, sorry medyo taranta ako kanina. Ganun. I love that. I pray that every marriage would experience this kind of a relationship where there's a lot of love and respect. And you know, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm making a comparison to my first marriage, but because as you get older,
Sure.
and you come from, you know, a broken relationship of the past, somehow you become a lot more mature and wiser. And you know, I have to admit that the way I handle things now is very different from how I would have handled things before as well. So walang sama ng loob sa last relationship sa ganun.
Yes.
But yeah, I think so far we haven't fought about anything. It's just like misunderstandings and
Or disagreements, like opinions of someone or something. Like, should we do this or should we do that? Di ba?
Grabe.
Meron lang one time na kasi you know, kasi syempre lalaki, naglalagay ako ng gamot sa buhok. So para pampakapal.
Para pampakapal.
Oo.
this is really funny.
Tapos,
Minoxidil
niya,
and ano.
Oo, alam ni
diba?
Jay kasi yan eh. Okay.
Kasi nagpaano na ako, totoo niyan. No? Ano na yan, na tawag dito?
Hair transplant.
Nagpa-hair transplant na. So,
Oh,
dati wala
wow.
na yan eh. So,
Okay.
but anyhow, so I would put medicine on my hair. Tapos sabi niya, "Can you take a bath?" Sabi ko, "I already put medicine on my hair. I would parang naglinis naman ako ng katawan." Tapos parang sabi niya, "Wag kang matutulog nung hindi ko dito naligo." Sabi ko, so I felt rejected. Sabi ko, sige, doon na lang ako matutulog.
Sabi niya, doon na lang ako sa labas matutulog. So, ang OA naman, galit agad. Tapos natulog talaga siya sa labas. So, nagalit naman ako. Nilak ko yung pintuan.
Oo.
Para pakita ko rin yung galit ko. That's the only time that we, Tapos,
ang babaw
At
lang
least
pala.
maliliit lang na
Pero
disagreements,
Donita, kasi
oo.
mahal yung gamot sa hair eh. Kaya yun.
Oo, kaya gano'n. Alam ni Jay
Tapos
kasi.
papahugas mo lang.
pero natatawa ako kasi pagising niya, pumunta doon siya sa bed, tapos niyakap ako. Sabi ko, wag mong ulitin yan. Nagka-nightmare tuloy ako. Tapos parang naiyak ako.
Ang cute, mga small disagreements lang yan. Uy, pampakilig yan ha. Kasi sa atin din yung makeup sex the best. Di ba?
Ayaw talaga namin maging invasive din. Na-open ni Jessie yan. So, ilang beses sa isang araw?
Oh my God!
Hindi naman.
Naalala ko di.
Parang they can't wait for the show to be over para para get it on.
Actually, no.
Can I say something though? But I think also yung before, very, very conservative ako pagdating sa sex. I'm saying this to couples kasi I think how the enemy works when we're talking about God and the enemy is that usually our issue is we have problems withholding from sex before marriage, but then once we're in marriage, we don't want to have sex anymore, right?
Yes.
Especially after having a baby. That is the enemy's way of trying to ruin lives, to make us, let's say if you have sex before marriage, you feel guilty, condemnation. Diba? Parang you feel far from God kasi diba sin separates us from the love of God. That's a verse. So, but in marriage, diba parang pag may quarrels, pag may misunderstandings, sometimes women have a tendency to withhold sex from their partner as a way of punishing them, or maybe we don't really feel like doing it anymore because it becomes a chore. There are many things that
like you're too busy with your work.
That was a big factor for me as well, because I used to wake up at 2:45 in the morning to do a morning show for almost 5 years, and tulog na ako by 6 p.m. Dun parang dun lang gumigising yung husband ko. So parang we were starting to live different lives in a way. But now I also acknowledge that that it kind of warped my views on sex, that mali-mali din yung idea ko about sex, na sex is actually a gift from God that is given to people in relationships, specifically in marriage in the Bible, that it's supposed to be something that you really enjoy. And can I say that now is the first time that I'm really enjoying sex for the first time?
Wow.
I mean, I don't want to make
Congratulations, girl.
I'm just trying to say, I'm not trying to, compare or anything to
You're
the
not.
past.
You don't want to be shady, but you're just stating.
It's true.
No, and it has nothing to do with the other person.
Yeah.
It's something that I realized on my own journey that, you know what? I never really truly understood what sex was in marriage and how you're supposed to enjoy it until now.
Wow.
47 years later down the road.
Alam
And
mo
for
na
him,
ngayon, alam mo na yung ibig sabihin ng tunay na na putukan. Ayan. Fireworks everywhere.
yeah. And for him, diba?
From a virgin perspective,
Yeah.
Yes.
iba pala siya kasi syempre pag nung binata ka, ano naman ako tag dito, aminado naman ako dito. Tapos from time to time, parang you would check on like, mga sexy movies and to porn, and it's really different. Iba pala siya. I mean, iba pala siya sa tunay. It's more beautiful than
Yes, exactly.
yung porn or ano. Kasi yun ang isa sa mga, 'di ba, yun sa counseling natin. Isa yun sa mga nakakasira ng relationship.
Relationships when somebody's addicted to porn.
Oo, yung mga makeup sex visuals ng mga ano, hindi siya healthy. And at the same time, you think that your partner is gonna do the same. Pero when there's mutual understanding and when there is holiness, okay, talagang ano siya, masarap.
Not saying that
Masarap.
we're holy. What we're saying is
Yes.
the righteousness of God in our lives. Like that's holy.
May joke
We're
kami.
not holy, okay?
May joke kami. Pero this is true. Kasi walang guilt dahil blessed yung bed. I was like, sorry that baka I hope you get it right. Don't get me wrong. Kapag tama yung sex, minsan hindi nagse-sex kayo, naiisip mo pa rin sa Lord kasi ay teka, magpe-pray ako mamaya. Makikinig ako ng praise and worship.
Or what he's saying is even during sex, nagpapasalamat kami kay Lord.
Totoo,
Thank
hindi
you,
ako
Lord, so
nagbibiro.
much for... Oh, my...
Hallelujah.
I was about to say
Praise
something.
the Lord.
Ako may sasabihin din ako,
Praise the
pinitigil ako
Lord.
sarili ko. Sandali lang.
Thank you.
Pero totoo yan. Actually kasi, he said that to me one time. Sabi niya, alam mo, totoo palang mapapa-praise the Lord kapag tama yung...
Ayun.
Tapos nagtawanan kami. Alam mo, we're just being honest, but
It's true.
There's something very special.
Kasi imagine mo, kung hindi kayo married tapos you're doing it wrong, try mo mag-praise the Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for coming to my life.
O baliktad, di ba?
Oh my
Ay, nako,
God.
pero-
I love, kasi
yan.
paano yan,
Sorry, I
yan ang
love this
gusto ko.
couple.
Yan ang gusto kong ma-achieve yung the level of intimacy na may love at saka yung level of spiritual siya. Yung tipong lumulutang na kayo sa kama kasi nga very spiritual siya.
May clouds na all over.
Sa sobrang sarap,
Ano ba
di ba?
yan?
Ayan.
Hindi, tsaka,
May one time, so we're trying,
Okay.
kasi bilang lalaki, I'm trying to, like, mahal, baka
Caress.
gusto mo.
Oo.
Tapos naiwan namin yung praise and worship. Natunog. Nasa gitna na kami, teka! Papatayin mo na natin.
O, di ba? Pati background yung the R&B, praise worship.
Dapat
Di ba?
mga
Pero
sexy
hindi niya
time.
kaya. Sabi niya, teka, i-off ko muna yung...
I-off mo. Alam mo, grabe yung chemistry nyo. Hindi kasi sa totoo lang ang hirap makahanap din ng partner na minsan na sobrang jive kayo in terms of like perspective in lives, beliefs, especially when it comes to sex. Di ba yung iba parang hindi lahat nagmamatch eh. Pero kayong dalawa ibang klase. Sense of humor nyo. As in talagang gano'n, no? Perfect talaga. Talagang
Ganun pala.
match made in heaven.
An example pa talaga.
Oo nga talagang gano'n. Tapos biglang gano'n. Ay, joke! Oh
No,
my
but
God!
like even
Oh
like
my God!
pag wala kami sa kama, I mean like the little things throughout the day, lagi niya akong pinapatawa, alam mo yung in life, my prayer for people watching this is, I really believe that God is a restorer of relationships na even if you may feel like wala na, parang sirang-sira na yung marriage niyo, try inviting God into the picture and see where God will take you with that because God is a miracle worker. So don't be dismayed if you're looking at us right now and you think, nako, para sa inyo lang yan kasi mga godly kayo. No. God loves all of us and we don't need to earn a relationship with God. You don't have to be good in order to receive good things from God.
Mm-hmm.
God loves us as sinful as we are. He loves us the way that we are.
He meets us where we are.
Yes, and he just wants us to reach out to him. So it doesn't matter where you are in your walk with God, whether you haven't really believed in him yet, or let's say you're a believer but you sin a lot. I mean, that is us. We look like we're holy or righteous on the outside because of the things that we talk about now, but that's because it's taken, our entire lives to get to this point.
True.
But the thing that we boast of is not our righteousness, our holiness, our godliness, but what God has done for us. And that is why we are enjoying the fruits of God's goodness in our life. Yun lang naman yun. I want to make that clear because a lot of times when people hear our interviews, they go, "Oh, we're happy for you. Sana all," diba? That's what
Yes,
people say.
true.
Parang people say sana all as if it's never gonna happen to me. Naging swerte lang kayo. And that's not true. The reason why we love talking about our relationship, and we would even go as far as to talk about how amazing our sex life is just to tell you that God wants to give good things to his children. And if we just reach out to him and, try to be good and say, God, I'm not good in certain things. Give me strength for that. And God will give you that strength. And you can enjoy the kind of happiness and joy that we feel.
Sabi nga niya, di ba, if you lack wisdom, God is generous to give wisdom. Yan sa letters ni Paul, sabi sa Bible. And the love of man really needs to have wisdom, di ba? Kahit sa relationship. And there are times ito sinasabi ko naman sa kanya. Kasi counseling to ng daddy ko, na American dad ko. Sabi niya, Felson, are you sure that you want to marry? I've been married for 40 years now, and I just want you to know that there will be times that when you wake up in the morning, you don't like the person next to you, but you still love her. You're still gonna love her, but there will be times that you're gonna be annoyed at her. You don't like the person next to you, but doesn't mean na hindi mo siya mahal. But you're gonna choose. You're gonna choose to understand and to love, and syempre, you'll be the head, and she'll be the body. Just like Christ is the head of the church, and she is the church. And yun lang.
Oh my, pero
Amen.
amen.
Si Jcas, amen.
Nagugulat ako sa mga mga phrases nyo. Pero naku-curious lang ako kasi you kept on mentioning ako alam ko kasi baka yung iba nagugulat kasi American father, American mother.
Oh, sorry.
Explain mo. Oo, kasi
I
baka
have
nagulat
two
sila.
sets
Oo.
of parents. So I grew up in the Philippines, and I studied there. But later on in life, when I was like 33, I met two ladies in Israel, and then they talked to their parents. Eventually, my sister and I came here in the States, and then adopted us.
Oh, wow.
Adopted us. Pero dahil matanda na ako, hindi na ako pwedeng i-adopt na legally. But what they did, they sponsored me for let me stay here. So legally naman sa States. And then they nurtured me here. They sent me to, nurtured me and treated me like their son. So I have two sets of parents, Filipino and American. So their name is Ron and Kathy Strand.
Very blessed, no? Pero ito, sis, pag-usapan natin yun kasi I'm so curious na kasi napag-usapan natin yung mga body, di ba? Yung mga, yung about sex and all. Siyempre, lalong nabaliw-baliw ngayon si Felson sa'yo. Kasi nga, look at your transformation. Ibang klase.
Napapansin niya ng mga tao.
Congratulations. Buong mundo are so proud of you. Ako,
Suck in tuloy ako.
Oo nga, parang, no sis, as in, tell us, si Felson bang reason kung bakit inspired ka, lalo kang gumanda. You're so beautiful. I mean, you've always been beautiful, but now mas grabe kang gumanda.
Parang
diba? Yung journey mo to losing weight. Kwento.
Ano yun? Yung parang
Hindi pa nila naririnig kanina.
You turn back the time and parang you're now Barbie girl again.
Exactly. Si Barbie doll. Yes.
Over the back, diba?
Over the back. Go ahead. Sige. Anong kwento nyo para ma-inspire yung mga tao?
nung
Okay.
kinasal kami, um, we said something to each other. Kasi siya, honestly, when I met Dee, she was like, no, I'm just gonna cook. I said, what do you really want in life? She said, I think I'm called in show business. And definitely, I said, so what do you want to do? Sabi niya, if I only lose extra pounds or she talagang wala yung ano niya, nawala yung kumpiyansa niya sa sarili.
Self, okay,
Kasi,
okay.
people are rude.
Oh yeah.
Not that no, actually, I'm calling out people. Don't be rude sa mga celebrities when they gain weight or
Sure.
they nagkaroon sila ng wrinkles. Kasi tao din sila. Like, for example, my wife. And I said, sige, sabi kong ganon, hindi tayo mag-aanak, magpapaganda tayong dalawa.
Yes.
Sabi kong ganun sa kanya. Sabi ko na I'm all for it. If you want to lose weight, let's do it together. If you want to do this, I'm all for you. Sabi ko, gagastos tayo? Okay. Sabi ko ganun. Nagkataon syempre ang aking sister
Sister,
ay
yes.
cosmetic surgeon.
What's the name of your
And,
sister? What's the name of your sister?
Cheryl Palad. She's known as Ate Doc.
Sa Pilipinas.
Ate Doc sa
Doc.
Pilipinas.
Sa Pilipinas.
Papakita natin
Ate
yan,
Doc.
Ate Doc. Okay. Direct pakita mo
So,
ha, Ate Doc. Okay.
si Ate Doc, I called her and I sabi ko, my wife wanted to go back to show business and this. And sabi niya, of course. Sabi niya ganun. And my family supported her, and second reason why we both lost weight. I lost a lot of weight too. It's because I am diabetic, type 2.
Oh, diabetic
Because
ka pala,
there was a
type 2.
time,
Wow, okay.
there was a time that I would range na hanggang 400 or 10.5 to 11 ang
400
ano
ang
ko,
sugar mo.
A1C.
ang A1C ko.
A1C.
Yeah.
And sabi ko, frustrated na ako. Sabi ko, paano ba to? Parang, kasi sa family ko ganun. Sabi niya, hindi, sasabayan kita. So it took us, the both of us to encourage each other. You want to go to show business ulit? Papayat. You want to go lower down your sugar? Magpapayat tayo. So
we got married. 1 week later, he lost his voice. We found out later it was acid reflux from high
Diabetes.
sugar level. So for 3 weeks, he lost his voice, and this is his main source of income. Right after we got married, he said, Mahal, why don't you quit your job na so that we can focus on weight loss together. So, sabi niya, ako nang bahala sa'yo. So, syempre, takot ako kasi I've been taking care of myself and my family members my whole life. So, sabi ko, are you sure? Sabi niya, yes, don't worry. I promise I'll take care of you. So, I quit my job. And then, yun. So wala akong income. Tapos, wala siyang income for 3 weeks. Every day, he had to cancel his gigs. Hanggang 3 weeks na, kinakabahan na kami. So, sabi niya, I think I need to get blood work done. So we had his blood work done. His it was 11 point, ani?
yeah, 10.5.
10.5 yung A1C niya. Tapos every day mga 400 yung ano. So finally I said, you know what, we're gonna have to take this seriously. November I went to the Philippines. Sabi niya, my sister is willing to take care of you and do body sculpting on your whole body. So I went for 3 weeks. I did liposuction or body sculpting on my arms, the back of my arms, my back, my tummy, my thighs, and yeah. So
The whole enchilada.
The whole yes, exactly.
So
Mommy makeover. Okay.
Well, I didn't do my butt.
Okay.
Anyway, so I
Eventually. Free
Yes.
my genuine yung sister eh.
So I came back here after 3 weeks, and then I had only lost 5 pounds. So I was 175, and then I was only 170.
Well, dapat bigyan natin disclaimer yung nakikinig. Kasi when they say body sculpting or liposuction, they don't really lose weight. It's more of like sculpting the body.
The shape of the
shape.
body.
Okay.
So sabi ko, Mahal, parang hindi pa. I was expecting kasi parang if you do
Drastic
lipo,
change,
yung,
no?
20 pounds or something ang mawawala. Tapos hindi. Sabi niya, alam mo, Mahal, we have to really like change our lifestyle and diet. So, of course, November, December, super busy, Christmas, parties and everything. Tapos January 9, sabi niya, nangako ka sa akin na pag lumipat tayo dito sa place na to, gagamitin natin yung gym araw-araw. Dapat matupad mo na yung ng promise mo.
Kasi masakit sa ulo yung upa namin dito sa apartment. It's really nice. It's a nice apartment. We live in Irvine. It's one of, affluent places here in SoCal. It's 4,000.
Oh my God. Okay.
So,
Yes.
I
I
was
know the
like,
feeling. Oo.
kailangan natin tong gamitin.
Yes.
Oo, hindi naman ako nagrereklamo sa bayad kasi the Lord is providing for us and
Exactly.
never naman kaming na late or whatever, lagi kaming sapat at nag-uumapaw sa biyaya ng Panginoon. Pero sabi ko, we have to use all the resources here kasi pag hindi natin ginamit to, tayo na may kasalanan.
Oh.
Exactly.
So
True.
long story short, we started going to the gym every single day. Sabi ko, ang goal ba natin 5 days? No, our goal is every day. Start with 20 minutes. So we would go every day for 20 minutes. Tapos parang, ang bilis, tapos na. Tapos, sige, gawin natin 30 minutes. Tapos 40 minutes. Tapos 1 hour. So it really depends. Now, lately, because we've been so busy, I think minimum we do 3 times a week, but we do about 40 minutes to an hour. And it started with light cardio, and then I usually keep my heart rate at about 125. So it's like very, very light lang, pero consistent every day. Ayun, and then I go to Radiant Beauty Medical Spa, tapos I do RF on my body, which is like toning. I do IV drips with the, parang mga glutathione, and then para it must speed up yung metabolism, mga ganon. And then diet and exercise. So lahat ng junk food sa bahay, tinapon namin lahat. Tapos we started eating super healthy. Chef ako so
Exactly.
that's
so wala
not
na kayong mga junk foods? Chocolates?
Ngayon,
mga
may pa-konti-konti lang na parang...
Patikim-tikim, yes.
Parang
tikim.
indulge lang na minsan-minsan, di ba?
Very light lang. Pero we are very
Yung ice
controlled.
cream nga namin na pint na ganyan, 3 buwan.
Yeah.
That's
Hindi
an
man
Kasi
indication.
before, one sitting lang yon.
Tikim-tikim lang yung ibig sabihin nun, di ba?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Hindi
God.
na uubos.
But you guys still eat meat, right?
Oh, yeah.
We
And
actually
rice?
love protein. Opposite to other people, ang talagang nakakataba, especially sa mga diabetics, yung carbs.
So yung rice.
Carbs.
Kasi
Pero
alam
you
mo,
can't
direct
get
makinig
rid
ka,
all the
ha?
carbs.
Oh.
You can't get rid the carbs kasi pag tinanggal mo naman, hindi na magkakaroon ng familiarity yung katawan mo sa carbs. So, kailangan may onting carbs pa din.
So like, let's say, for me, in one day, if I'm gonna have any carbs, it might be half a cup of rice. It doesn't happen every day, but like half a cup of rice, isang itlog, or isang, tapos veggies. We eat celery sticks, carrots. We eat a lot of tzatziki, yogurt, yung mga hummus, yung mga ganun. Yung mga,
Ano yung tzatziki?
ano siya, parang it's yogurt, Greek yogurt that has dill, pickles. It's like
Parang yogurt.
Parang it's a dip. Parang dip.
Ah,
Okay.
masarap.
Yogurt.
Alright.
Wow.
At saka mas masarap kapag merong yun yung
Truffle oil.
Truffle oil.
Tapos salads. We eat a lot of salads, and then meron ng pre-cooked chicken that you can buy in the store, which is everything is kind of almost ready to go. Tapos
Meat is friendly sa mga diabetics. So huwag niyong tanggalin yung meat.
Pero
sa
medyo
diabetes.
nagpa-portioning kami, and then we have this thing called a lumen. It measures the carbon dioxide in your breath every day. So it
What is
helps
that, sis?
you.
Oo.
It helps you maximize your kasi there's carb burning and fat burning. To optimize your yung parang weight loss.
ano yan?
It's called a lumen. Lumen.
What is that, sis?
Lumen.
You have to...
Yeah, so
blow.
when you wake up in the morning, you have to
okay.
turn it on. It's connected to your phone, and then you just you breathe in, and then you hold your breath for a few seconds, and then you blow out, and then it reads it comes out it shows you the reading, and it'll say optimal fat burning level. So may level from 1 all the way to 5. 1 is optimal.
Parang hinahack niya yung time ng day mo. Halimbawa, it's not necessarily you don't eat carbs kasi sometimes there's a time of the day that you need to eat carbs to lose weight.
So it will say today is a high carb day. You need so and so grams of carbs.
Oh my God.
Yes.
May ganun
Where
pala.
can you buy that?
Yeah.
Kailangan
Ito,
especially ni
online.
Director.
I can
Ano
send
to
you a link.
eh,
Saan mo nga
dito
sa
ginagamit
sulit?
siya ng mga athletes before, nung yung mga
Okay.
Olympians. So ngayon, ginawa na nila sa mga for commercial.
Oo.
So
Hindi
it
kami
also-
nagbebenta nito Ito lang.
It also-
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's true.
napag-usapan lang
It's a
naman.
good thing, like, at least for other people, di ba?
But I
Yeah.
hope, what I hope about that lumen is that when it does say at 10:45 right now, it's optimal to lose weight. And
Yes, it does.
How about meron din bang at 11:30 it's optimal to eat lechon kawali? Kasi yun
Oo.
Meron din.
Meron.
Kasi may
Actually,
ganun.
fats.
Pinapakita sa
Oh,
iyo yung
ayan.
macros.
Oo.
Macros. Explain mo yung macros.
So macros,
Okay.
di ba yan yung mga, ito yung fat, protein, carbohydrates, and fiber. So,
Okay.
itong apat na to, this is what we need in our body. So, not every time you sasabihin niya, itong machine na medyo mahal lang, medyo pricey, it's pricey.
How much is that?
It's a,
Alumin.
dalawa kami, Lumen,
Lumen.
Lumen. Nasa 800.
Each.
For the two of us.
Oo, for the two of us.
For the two of us.
For the two of us na yun.
400.
So 400
Oo.
each.
Oo. Pero
okay,
that's it. It's like one time tapos meron ng mga sasabihin niya sa'yo kung anong macros ang kailangan mo for the day.
And also, if you could add intermittent fasting to the
Oo.
tapos mabilis yung pagpapapayat. So I went from 175, now I'm 148. From January, parang umabot na ako sa 150 after kailan? From January, February, March, April, May. 4 months.
Pero pag meron siyang menstruation, nag-gain siya ng weight.
Ng 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
Tapos bumabalik naman after.
Oo.
Ang galing.
Hindi kasi
Donita, tinan mo para ka ng yung natural na filter ka na, gano'n yung pest mo na.
Ganun pa yan.
Oh my God.
Kasi, alam mo guys, si Direk Ten, na siya, he gained so much weight, pero ayaw niya kasing makinig. And he's, diabetic na siya. Nandun na siya sa...
Pakita mo yung can you show
sa
him
gitna.
your So this is called a CGM. It's a continuous glucose monitor. This is kind of what started it all for him, and then it kind of I benefited from it because ako ang nagluluto ng mga pagkain niya araw-araw. So the reason why, kasi pag diabetic you have to prick. Usually they prick once or twice a day, depending on how they feel. This one is continuous. So you just look at your phone, pakita mo sa kanila yung
Mataas ata
reading.
eh.
So
Iba talagang technology.
so ngayon, para lang alam na,
Kasi kumain ako.
no, he doesn't eat, we don't eat fast food, but today he ate fast food kasi busy kami.
200.
What is that?
So mataas yun
Mataas.
para sa normal
Ang sugar.
niya.
Ano
Kasi
bang
yan,
ang normal
French-
sugar?
He had a burger and
Pero kapag kumain ka naman kasi, pag kumain ka, talagang tataas yung sugar mo. Ang normal ng taas ng sugar is from 110 to 210. So nasa range ka pa rin kapag kumain ka. So yun yung taas.
What's the
Tapos bababa
regular?
na siya.
What's the
110
regular?
pababa dapat.
110 and below. Okay.
Oo, 110 pababa. Pero pag may art kasi ang pagkain sa diabetics eh. Kahit malaki yung portion mo, basta uunahin mo yung gulay, nawawalan ng bisa yung mga carbohydrates.
tsaka there are certain hacks. Like for example, every morning we drink 1 full glass of water. You need to drink a lot of water kasi busog ka. You won't be so hungry. And then like let's say pag gusto mong kumain ng junk food, drink 1 full glass of water. Mawawala yung gana mo sa Tapos in the morning, it's like a splash of apple cider vinegar and water. Bumababa ang sugar niya sa ganun. So ako din, iniinom ko.
Pag kumakain kami na mataas yung sugar ko, tatakbo kami agad sa gym.
Tapos
20 minutes lang, gumaganon siya. Kahit 15 minutes walk lang, bumababa yung sugar. Nakikita mo yung pattern ng katawan mo eh. So,
and then you'll
Grabe,
start to,
inspiring.
may mga certain hacks like for example, ang kanin, pag talagang nagka-crave siya ng kanin, kinakain niya yung kanin ng malamig. hindi
Oo.
mag-i-spike ang sugar niya.
Oo.
Oh, may difference
So,
din sa init
wait,
at lamig.
There's
Yes,
a difference.
kapag bagong saing, mataas yung glycemic index niya. Kapag yung kanin medyo malamig na o kaya kaya yung napansin niyo, 'di ba? Baliktad yung mga Japanese. Bakit yung mga Japanese kain ng kanin pero hindi tumataba at saka hindi
Oh
gaano
yeah,
sila
because of their
mataas
Oo
ang
nga.
sushis. And it's cold.
kasi yung kanin nila may kasamang
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
bumababa yung glycemic index niya. So parang bumababa ng 60 to 70%. Tapos yung kanin, hindi mainit, malamig. Kaya yung sugar ng kanin, mababa. So pag mataas lang ang kanin
Wow.
na sugar kapag mainit.
Ayun. So maraming because of the CGM, we're learning a lot of things. Like kapag dati pumupunta kami sa yung mga boiling crab na yung mga seafood. Akala namin mag-shoot yung sugar. Actually, nagda-drop kasi malamig yung kanin niya.
Oo, nagbabaon ako ng kanin
Na malamig.
na malamig. Oo. Tapos, kahit gaano kadami yung kain ko, minsan naubos ko pa nga yung isang lunchbox ko na na-hospital pa ako kasi sa sobrang baba ng sugar ko.
Oo.
Baliktad
After eating.
naman.
Baliktad.
So,
So madami I learned we both learned a lot from this journey that hindi lang siya weight loss it's cutting the curse of sabi nung iba, 'di ba, yung pag parents mo diabetic ka na. Somewhat totoo because it's not the blood that they have that you have inherited. It's the lifestyle. Actually, it's the lifestyle that you have namana mo. So pag 'di ba? Tayo lifestyle naman talaga yung namamana natin, 'di ba?
Oo, totoo. Is that the reason also, Dogdo, kaya maputi ang ngipin mo?
Hindi.
Dahil
Jawayan ng dentista ko.
okay. Akala ko naman dahil sa mga
kaning
whatever
lamig
that you guys are eating or nasa kaning lamig.
Bahaw.
My God, so, ang galing. We've learned so much from you guys. Alam mo, aside from your preaching, the Word of God, pwede na rin kayong mag-talk about weight loss.
Oo nga. Parang
Ang galing.
parang pwede sa branding niyo 'yon.
Pwede.
Diba?
As in, 2-in-1.
I
diba?
also have, I'm not, but I also have this, I work with Salad Master. So, yung nalaman ko kasi yung mga pots and pans na yung mga toxins.
We have Salad Master. Oo.
Yeah, so we switched to Salad Master in January also.
Mm.
I think that really helps a lot as well.
So what do you usually cook, sis? We don't even know how to use it. We just put everything
Like
there
for
and that's it.
example, yung mga ground chicken or ground pork, meron kasing parang steamer. So you put
Yes.
the pork there and the goal is to take out all the oil.
Yes.
So may oil, water sa ilalim. And then doon magdidrip yung fat. So wala nang fat yung mga pagkain namin. We don't even use oil when we cook. So we cut out a lot of fat actually. Yeah.
Oh my God.
In our diet.
Ititignan ko si Derek eh.
But we
Si
use
Derek.
extra virgin olive oil if we want fat in our food, like for salad dressings and stuff like that. We use a lot of the good fats, the saturated fat, like avocados and extra virgin olive oil. We eat a lot of nuts.
Pero I really suggest if you want to change lifestyle, make it consistent and small. Start with small and consistent changes. Like for example, kahit everyday lang na leisure walk, ano ba yung 20 minutes lang outside? Lakad ka lang ng aso or leisure walk lang kayo mag-boyfriend, di ba? Girlfriend.
Kami nakikinig ng preaching for 40 minutes. Tapos pagka-uwi namin, pinag-uusapan namin, ano bang natutunan natin?
That's it. Now, we lost weight and at the same time, we gained
Knowledge.
We gained
Oh, I
knowledge.
love that.
Diba?
Grabe, inspiring talaga kayong dalawa. Baka sa susunod, makita na namin kayo dalawa, nagagano na kayo sa, alam mo yun, tipong,
Sabi nga
may
niya
mga
eh.
abs na. Diba?
Actually,
May mga
sabi ko, next year, baka sali tayo ng
Mga bodybuilding.
Mga
Bodybuilding na
bodybuilding.
competition.
But what about like kasi ako I lost 10 pounds but I wanna lose more weight, maybe another 10 pounds, pero yung stomach I want it like flat na, any suggestion ano pwedeng gawin?
Wala
Na
pa
tipong-
kami doon.
wala pa.
Hindi pa masyado.
Wala pa. Pero hindi, medyo wala na kaming chan. Pero we're taking it slow kasi hindi man nagmamadali di ba?
Tama,
At
tama.
saka
Gradual lang
we don't
talaga.
want tawag dito, lumiit siya nga ngayon pero nag-bounce back naman siya mabilis din.
Oo.
Kasi yung lifestyle na andun pa din. So it's changing more of the lifestyle.
I weigh myself every day. So like, let's say, pag nag-gain ako ng 1 pound, my goal today is to eat less so that I can get back to, I don't want it to, dati kasi I keep seeing the increase on the weighing scale every day. Parang next week, 1 pound, another pound, another pound, another, and it all adds up. But if you always check the weighing scale, parang na-challenge yung sarili mo na mamayang gabi, pagdating ng 6 p.m. hindi na ako kakain until
yes.
2 p.m. the next day. Diba yung you're constantly motivating yourself. You're not staying stagnant. So ako, from 175, I was able to go down to 148 na maintain. Kasi madaling mag-lose, di ba? Pero madali din mag-gain. So
Exactly.
if you lose it, try to make sure that you maintain it.
Grabe. Pero sis, so anong weight ang goal mo?
Gusto
What's
ko
your
nga
ideal weight?
120 30 more pounds. 28 more pounds. That's my
Sus,
goal.
baka bilis na yan. Baka, and you're tall as well, di ba? How tall are you, sis?
Name, I'm 5'4".
Oh my
Pero
God,
ano
that's
siya
tall.
5'4" and a half.
half
Baka
white.
half
So
Bakit
no, I
ang
mean
half-
you're Caucasian kasi yung kanyang
Oo.
yung kanyang
ang
build
Caucasian, so mas mabilis bang lumaki ang Caucasian build?
Iba yung bone structure niya malaki.
Oh.
Tawag niya sa akin big bones.
Hindi, pang mga Brooke Shields.
Mga Brooke
Diba?
Shields. Di ba? O nga, sa Brooke Shields, nag-iba rin ang itsura niya, no? Parang mas, kahit payat siya, parang mas, pa rin sa bagay, mga puti kasi na build.
Sabi nga niya minsan sa akin, sumakay ka sa likod ko, kakandungin kita. Tapos, paglakad niya, sabi niya, ang bigat ng bones mo. Sabi ko, ganon. Mabigat ang bones ko.
At least
Hindi, kasi
bones,
sabi
diba?
niya. Sabi ko, yung bigat yung bones mo.
Oh my God.
Tapos after nun, ikaw naman ang kumakarga kay Felson.
Oo, ikaw naman nagkakaroon kay Felson.
Para fair. Diba?
Wala na ba kayong, wala na kayong plan mag-anak?
If the Lord's will. Pero kasi syempre, realistically, she is, she's 48. But if the Lord gives us, then it is His will. If not, ano pa rin naman? I mean, the world now is incredibly crazy. So why would you want to put another life here?
Exactly.
It's all in His hands. If He wants it, if not, then we're okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're happy where we are, anywhere.
Yeah.
Mag-travel na lang tayo, sis, nang mag-travel. Sana naman
Yes.
pumunta na kayo. When are you planning to come to New York? To the East
Well,
Coast?
we better start planning our let's plan it already. Let's start talking about dates na.
Sige,
Well,
sige,
the first
sige.
thing is we need to focus on you, our plans.
Okay. Wait. Sa
We
ano?
have kasi this coming months. This coming
Yes.
months may hindi pa namin pwede announce, but we're praying for projects for the both of us.
Oh,
So
may mga nilulu.
We'll let
we'll
you
let
know.
you know.
But pero tuloy pa rin yung mga yung mga evangelical concert tours nyo.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have but someone's booking us for that, and then also yung mga we're praying that eventually would be full time sa making movies, and we are praying to be instruments of making movies, yung mga movies with purpose and mission, 'di ba? So binibigay sa heart namin yun eh. We're starting to pray now. We actually
I've had several movie offers for indie films.
American indie.
Yeah, so I've turned down 3 already. Kasi
Why?
parang hindi siya aligned sa mga values namin.
Faith na. Tama
Okay,
naman.
okay.
Oo.
Tama
Yeah.
naman. Okay.
Yung isa nga horror film. So sabi ko, naku,
Pero,
hindi pwede sa
pero,
akin.
Pang Netflix.
meron ka bang
Pang
kahit
Netflix?
konti lang na parang sayang naman kasi, di ba? This is it.
Hindi.
Wala talaga. Oo.
I mean, I'd like to think that after 32 years of trusting God, I've turned down a lot of big projects in the past. And you would be amazed, like, and surprised na, Lord, tinurn down ko yan, ikaw nang bahala. Tapos He gives you something better. So,
Okay.
it's faith is, di ba, parang putting your trust in something that you can't see. But I think God has been faithful din. He's been giving me,
Yeah.
the right projects and stuff. And
Mahirap na hindi mag-compromise. Kasi ako asawa, syempre nakasama ako sa meeting with those 3 movies na we said no. Parang ako'y napapakamot. Sabi ko, magkano nga uli yung budget niyan? Tapos,
Sayang, no?
oo,
Oo.
tapos siya yung lead. Siya yung ganito. Tapos, pero magkakatinginan kami, tatanungin namin, pumapatay po ba yung mga babies? Halimbawa lang.
Oo.
It really happened. Oo, pumapatay yung mga babies.
Wag na po. Okay.
Pass.
Malayo sa values
fast,
nyo.
like not really. Which I'm grateful naman. I mean, I always get kilig whenever I get offers and stuff like that. Pero, I really think there's a perfect timing. And so I'm trusting and believing that, we'll get projects that are uplifting and it's inspirational and that will speak life into
From the last time that we had an offer, I mean, sabi siya, kasi kasama ako sa meetings. So parang medyo nalungkot kami na kasi we said no. Tapos sabi ko, I felt it in my heart. Sabi ko, if people, and kung sa industry na to, they kept on giving you proposals of doing this, ibig sabihin, merong tamang pelikula para sa'yo at tamang producers and directors na, naniniwala ko na even a Christian director would come, a Christian producer would come and give you a good script with a purpose. And you know what? After 3 days, it came.
Yeah. So we're talking to somebody right now. We don't know. We're not 100% sure yet. I'll know in the next next week if matutuloy siya o hindi.
If we, still, nakakatuwa lang, kaya ko shinare, not because it's final. Nakakatuwa lang na, what you hear from the Lord na nagtitiwala ka sa Kanya, na kahit sa career mo, specifically ini-impress niya din sa heart mo, katulad ng sinabi ko sa Kanya na, you will have a Christian director, Christian script, and this, and this, and this. It happened 3 days after. It happened 3 days after we had this meeting with this director. And not that it's already complete, but it's just, we are there. We are there. If hindi mangyari pa man din to,
That's okay.
that's okay kasi alam namin na si Lord yung
We're just gonna trust that God will provide and in His right time. Yun lang. That's it.
Grabe, no? Alam mo, napapanganga ako sa inyo kasi you guys support each other. Diba kasi
Yeah.
merong may
But
couples na magagalit,
masas-
diba? Parang because of sayang yung pera, ganito, ganyan, kahit na. Pero you guys are like, you just support each other. If you think like that's wrong, okay, sure. Then let's move on.
I think it also, I really want to honor this man, the way Jesse always honors us.
Yes. Sobra.
I wanna honor this man because, he has been paying all the bills and just taking care of me and never making me feel like pabigat ako sa kanya. He's always like, kung hindi yan para sa'yo, mahal, something else will happen. So, syempre, ako naman din, gusto ko rin sana na magka-project din ako na, parang ako din, makakatulong din. But I'm able to say no to certain things because he takes care of me. So, I love this
Hindi
guy.
kasi
Papa
nung
talaga.
bago kami ikasal, tinanong ko muna ng Lord Sabi ko, Lord, am I gonna take this woman as my wife? Nag-pray talaga ako. And it's not me actually. Ang pinaka-husband niya at ang tatay niya, si Lord. I am just channel lang ako ng Panginoon ng promises sa buhay niya. And also me to her.
Pogi niya, no?
Oh my God.
Nakakainis. Nakainis kayo.
I cannot
Paputi lang
wait na,
ipin ko.
ano mo, sorry, I cannot wait na, as in mag-inuman tayo, mag-dinner
Sana
and
magkita na
all.
talaga tayo.
In
Totoo
person,
na.
kasi sobrang
You know
pares.
what? Let me start
Yes.
looking for a ticket because I actually want us to do an episode together where the four of us are traveling around.
Oh my
Kasi
God.
lagi ako naiingit sa inyong dalawa, lagi kayo magkakasama.
Oo nga.
I actually asked Jessie before, sabi ko, Jess, nagtatrabaho ba talaga kayong dalawa?
I know. Siguro,
Parang
nagtatrabaho. Oo, parang lagi kayong
It
umaalis
just
or
looks that
something.
way.
Oo, mukha lang
Hindi.
pero no,
Oo.
talagang work galore. Ay, oh my God. At sis, mga bandang December, October, yan pwede, oh. Medyo fa-fall season, tapos pupunta tayo sa different places. Ang saya siguro niyan. Tsaka sis, alam mo, I don't know, I just had an epiphany. Nakikita ko kayong magiging producers ng
Sana.
mga
That's
ng mga
what we're-
movies na with a purpose. Nakikita ko yun yung magiging path nyo.
Yeah,
Kasi ganun
we're
kayo
praying about
ka-persistent.
that.
We're praying
eh.
about that.
And we will claim it for you and we'll pray it for you guys.
Ang
Thank you.
pinag-uusapan namin dito lagi, every day, since last week, is about script. About personalities, about people with influence that we could make a movie out of their lives. Laging ganun di ba? And, just recently, another person approached naman that they want me to write the music scoring for the movie. I'm so excited. Sabi ko, is this where the Lord is leading us? Is this where our talent is? So we're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited. The Lord will provide where He leads us. So wala pa kaming ganung pera eh.
Exciting.
Pero it will happen, it
Yes.
will happen.
Alam
Darating
mo,
yung mga right connections, darating yan for sure.
Nakikita ko na talaga sa next na pag-uusap natin. Ayan na.
People,
Premiere
may
night
production na kayo. May mga...
Nasa red carpet.
Nasa
diba?
naku, wag mo kalilimutan. I want to hear that. Yung mga projects nyo and all.
Magpi-premiere ka tayo dyan sa New York.
Yes!
Ah!
Oh my God! Hey, anything is possible, di ba? Anything is possible.
Yes.
I want to hear that story, yung mga kwentong mga,
That
lalo na
will
pag
happen.
andyan na yung mga bagong shows na projects na parating. Si Dia magkukwento yan. Tapos ako naman kilig na kilig. It will happen, it will happen.
Guys, thank
We're
you so
claiming
much
it
for just
you.
rejoicing with us on, the little journeys and the successes of our lives. We love you guys so much. And, every time you guys ask us to, if we can be interviewed, we always say yes, no matter how busy our schedules are or what.
I know.
The last time we were supposed to do this, nagkasakit talaga kami, and he
know.
was bad. It was bad. So, pasensya na kayo dun sa nangyari last time, but thank you. And yeah, natuloy din, di ba?
Yes!
Baka kami
teka.
dapat mag-thank you sa inyo
Kami
kasi
yung
diba,
dapat dahil sobrang...
Donita, sa first
Yes,
time that we met you virtually and we became
Click
closer
agad.
after that. And lalo kayo ni Jessie. It's like we were part of the journey of your lives and at the same time intertwining with the journey of our show.
Yes,
know?
yes. We're so happy that you guys are doing well.
My God. Oh, thank you. At saka bago naman, I know 1.5 hours na. Pero before we end, magpapasample kami ng song with Felson. And then after that, if you guys can
Song
pray
naman ni
for-
Donita.
Oo. After that, if we can
Excuse
quick
me,
prayer.
nagsisinging lessons na ako kay Louis Reyes. I had my first one last Monday.
No!
Okay, there you go. Ayan
No
na.
Kukunin ko lang
way.
yung Wait.
May kukunin siya. I think he's gonna get his iPad where there's
Wait, sis.
parang music.
Wait, ano ka na? Nag-voice lesson ka?
Kasi, di ba last week, nung June
I love
9,
it.
concert kami sa Noy Pits. Tapos he asked me to sing a song, so I sang Cool Ka Lang.
Okay.
Tapos, actually, I posted it on IG kasi parang natatawa ako sa sarili ko.
Okay,
Hindi naman
okay.
ako marunong kumanta. May over 100,000 views na ang daming natatawa din na nagre-rejoice with me just for singing. So sabi niya, mahal panindigan mo yan. Parang mag-sing lessons ka na para minsan makapag-duet tayo. Ganun.
Oh my God.
Kasi yung meron akong narinig sa kanya na, ano ba yan? Tawag dito, hindi man siya kumakanta. Oh, of course. But she's still an artist. Why would I shortchange my wife? Diba?
Oh.
She can do whatever she wants and now,
Yes.
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Ayan.
Entertain.
Isang
Ikaw
song
muna,
na
ikaw
para
muna.
kay... Yes.
Ikaw muna.
Kakanta ka din?
Hindi, ikaw muna. Huwag mo natin sirain yung interview. Mga after 10 sessions na.
Kasi after one session, bakit ba kung gusto na niya eh?
Oh, di ba? Bakit
Can
naman
you
hindi?
sing our theme song? I mean, our
Please?
song or
Your song for Donita na lang.
Oh.
A song that reminds you of the...
Ito kasi, pwede ba to?
yes.
Ang ganda ng painting mo.
alright.
Ang ganda ng ano.
Anong, parang picture perfect talaga sila.
Nice.
Naririnig ba?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Love has truly been good to me. Not even one second, a minute have I had since you've come away. I hope you know I'd gladly go anywhere you take me. It's so amazing to be loved. I followed you to the moon and the sky above. I go. Got to tell you how you feel me. I'm happy as I can be. You have come and it's changed my whole world. Bye-bye, sadness. Hello, hello. What a wonderful day. It's so amazing to be loved. I followed you to the moon and the sky above. I go, and it's so amazing, amazing. I could say forever, forever. He will love and no leave you never. 'Cause we've got amazing love. Truly it's amazing, amazing. The brothers together, together. I will give you never and never. Yes, we've got amazing love. So amazing. I've been waiting for a love like you. It's so amazing to be loved. I followed you to the moon and the sky above.
Diba?
It's so amazing to be loved. I followed you to the moon and the sky above. It's so amazing to be loved. I followed you to the moon and the sky above.
Oh my God.
Ayun na.
Thank you.
That's it!
Yes! Yan ang highlights, hindi kumanta sa dulo.
Yun eh. Yun talaga yun eh.
Oh my God, let's drink to
Okay, alam ko nag-flat ako. Kaso alam ko, pag nagpa-flat ka, kulang sa hangin sa diaphragm.
Oh, di ba?
Wow!
Technical. Sorry, technical singer na po siya.
Technical na po
Ang
si
teacher
D.
niya si Louie Reyes. Ang sabi sa kanya, nagkwento sa akin yung si Miss Louie. Sabi niya, yung asawa mo, ba, marunong. Sabi niya kasi, ma'am, paano ko po ba ito kakantahin? Head tone?
Ayun, yung head tone ba? Sabi niya, wow, alam mo yung head tone? Yes po.
Nag-research.
Oh, yes po.
Grabe. But Felson, oh my God, thank you for that.
Grabe.
It's so amazing. Amazing song.
Alam mo, I'll be honest with you. Akala ko nung pag turn on mo nung music, akala ko merong you parang omit the voice of the original singer. Pusa, boses mo pala yun. Sabi ko, akala ko rin ko, wow, kaya pala
Grabe,
na in
Felson.
love ang aking friend ng
I'll
tono
Tell the
sa'yo.
both of you,
Yes.
my new album through
Oh,
Dropbox.
and please invite
Yes.
them to buy your new album.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crooner
definitely,
Extraordinaire. So this song is included there with it has 100 Ways, My Sherry Amor, You'll Never Find Another Love Like Mine, Feeling Good. Yeah, so amazing. Ano ba yun yung gusto mong song? The Last Time.
I love
On the
Last
Wings
Time.
of Love. It has On the Wings of Love. Love always finds a way. And then a song of an opera song, Conte Partiro or Time to Say Goodbye. So you'll enjoy it.
Where do they
really
buy
enjoy
it, Mahal?
Where
They
can
can
they
buy it
Spotify?
through Shopify. Kasi kaya ko hindi nilagay sa Spotify, although I do have the license to do it. It's just that kami mga artists nowadays, we don't make ang totoo niyan sa Spotify and Amazon and whatnot, Apple, we don't make money. We make for you to make $1,000, you need to have 1 million streams.
Oh my God.
Grabe naman.
Grabe.
So
Sobra.
it's 0.60 cents per stream. So I make my own following. So etong mga following namin naman, sila naman yung nagpe-patronize and bumibili. And that's where we make our money and continue to make music.
And our goal with this CD is that once we're able to raise enough funds, he's going to produce an all-original album.
Yes, maraming
Wow.
maganda yung mga all original album. Meron dong isang song namin we still have time. It's
Yes.
called Ako Pala Ang Dapat Siya.
Sample ng konti.
Sample nga.
Hindi man ako ang laman ng iyong puso, ngunit patuloy pa rin aasa kahit sa kabilang buhay. Susuyuin pa rin kita hanggang sa malaman mo. Ako pala ang dapat siya.
Si Donita, di ba pigilan eh.
Ay, nako.
I love you talaga, Di.
Felson.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Nakakalaglag ng shorts
Ng
ang boses
shorts.
mo. Pang TFC, di ba?
Kasi panty. Wala ka naman panty.
Shorts lang, ano ba?
Oh my
Start.
God. Wait, you wrote that song?
I did. Oo.
You know, his original songs, they are so beautiful. He actually co-wrote or has a song with his sister, si Sheena Palad,
Yes, si Sheena Palad,
who joined Itbulaga's
Be the Next.
Be the
before.
Next, and she made it to the finals. She has a song called Yahweh, which is so beautiful. He usually sings it with a three-piece orchestra, and his songs. I just, I'm praying that people will support this album so that he can finally come out with his all-original album. Ang ganda ng mga kanta niya, talaga.
Send mo sa amin yung
Kailan
link,
to ulit?
Dia. Ipapost namin.
Yes,
Send us the link.
we'll send you.
Yes.
We'll send it to you guys.
Ayan.
So Crooner Extraordinaire is out now. We just released it last week.
And Shopify,
Ayan.
yes. Just search Crooner Extraordinaire Felson Palad.
Sa
Crooner,
Shopify.
it's extraordinary.
And then after his all original album, if there's still enough money, I might produce my own album.
Oh my God.
Abangan na
You
lang
might
po.
get surprised. Would you believe
After
na sa
10
recording
session.
studio ko,
Yes.
siya ang vocal producer ko. Kasi I don't know, ganun daw talaga eh. Kasi tinanong ko yung I work with the guitarist and producer of George Benson. And he said, ganun talaga yung mga nasa labas. They're not actually singers or whatnot. pero they have the ears to say, that doesn't work. It sounds cheesy, or it sounds
Vocal
parang
producer. Sorry.
It's
Producer
she-
ka na lang. Sorry guys. Producer.
Hoy, bigyan nyo naman ng 9 sessions. Diba?
Oh my God! Imagine mo
Gagaling
matapos
pa yan
yung 10
lalo.
sessions. Di ba? Baka magulat na lang tayo si D may album na. Di ba? Meron na kayo. Oh my God.
At saka,
You may
await
not know.
hindi novelty album, seryosong album.
Seryoso
Yeah.
album talaga.
Seryoso.
EP. May
Hintayin
EP
nyo
na
na
siya.
lang.
Hintayin na. Natawa ko yung dulo, biglang gumano si D. Woo, woo, woo. Next time, next time, bumibirit na yan. Parang, sinong Morissette dyan? No, it's Donita Rose.
What is Araneta Coliseum, diba?
Exactly,
Oh my
diba?
God.
Sorry, pwede. Anything is possible nga, diba? Oh my
Title of my next album is Woo Woo Woo.
Pwede rin.
after pandemic, parang everything, changed, no? Yung mga possible, like, yung mga impossible, naging possible.
Diba?
That is true, yeah.
I mean, imagine mo nga, di ba? You were just a fan of Donita. Crush mo lang siya. Tapos ngayon, wife mo na si Donita Rose. Di ba? I mean,
Yeah.
talagang anything is possible. Woo, 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 woo. Sabi ni Mr. Bird.
Mr. Exotic Bird.
Oh, exotic bird.
Alright.
Oh my God. Maraming salamat. Imagine magto 2 hours na tayo.
Oh my
Pasensya.
gosh,
Uy,
wala. It's never
Thank
enough
you
time.
so
We love
much
you guys.
talaga. Sobrang we love you so
Likewise.
much.
Oh my.
Maraming salamat. Pero before tayo mag-end, sige, last message nyo for everyone, please. At ulit, kung ano yung mga gusto nyo i-promote, please.
Oh, well, follow us in our social media, Felson
Yes.
Palad, in Instagram and Facebook.
And mine is Dash of Donita on Instagram and Donita Rose on Facebook and Twitter. Real Donita Rose on Twitter.
Yeah.
What else?
I do have my new cover album, all cover album. It's called Crooner Extraordinaire, available in Shopify. And the songs are, You'll Never Find, 100 Ways, My Sherry Amor, those classics, male balladeers. And that also includes Andrea Bocelli's songs, a song, Conte Partiro, or Time to Say Goodbye.
Yes, and
So-
if that does well, I will be coming out with my next album. Woo Woo Woo.
Yes.
Yung yung kinita, gagawin produce ng album ni Donita, diba?
Yes.
Pag may pinapractice siya, pakantahin niyo naman kahit isa lang.
Uy! Wala nang oras! Ay, wala nang oras!
Hoy, ako nga nagsabi, kakanta ka
Sample
eh.
nga, chorus lang, chorus.
Kasi he made me sing the song, so ito lang ang alam ko so far.
Hindi yan.
Which one?
Yung kay Joey Albert.
Ay, hindi pa ako ready dun.
Ah.
Okay, anong start? I hate you. There. Wait. Teka, sandali.
Okay, go D.
Breathe muna.
Okay, go. Ako pati ako nakikibreathe in sa'yo eh.
Naiyak ako. There are nights when I can't help but cry. And I wonder why you had to leave me. Why did it have to end so soon? When you said that you would never leave me. That's it.
Kinikilig ako.
Nako, Felson, wag na natin produce yung kay Felson, yung kay Donita na.
Kay Donita na lang.
Diretso na tayo. Oo.
Did you
Oh
like it?
my
I have to
God.
close my eyes so I won't be so shy.
Alam mo, sobrang fun. Grabe, matutulog ako nakasmile ngayong gabing to. Tapos, next time, pag nagkwentuhan tayo ng 2 to 3 hours again, nakakantahan mo ako, ha? Sampulan mo ako, para makatulog. My God. Hi,
Jake,
Diyos ko.
the
Yes.
link, I'll send it to Jessie, and then
Yes.
Jessie can share it to you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
yes,
We
please.
will share it sa
You
lahat. Sa
will
Facebook, sa
enjoy the new album.
Instagram, and all. At
Yeah,
saka we will
diba?
buy it.
Oo,
Talaga bibili kami.
Mga
Mukhang
favorite
yan yung-
songs din namin yan, yung mga binanggit mo eh.
Mga binanggit mo, no?
Maganda
Grabe.
yung mga songs.
Hi.
Siya actually yung pumili.
Oh, di
Ikaw
ba?
si talaga?
Some of them,
Oh,
because some of
perfect.
them are my favorite songs. But yeah.
Ako naman.
All right, we thank you guys.
Oh, sige,
We don't want to
thank
keep you too long.
I know,
No,
I know.
no, we don't wanna keep
2
you.
hours na.
So,
Ano, Jikas?
No, we don't want to keep you too. This is what I'm saying.
I know. I know. Shit, mag-12 na pala dito. Maraming salamat. Okay, Jikas, close our show for this morning. Go!
Yes, thank you mga ka-OAGOT. Don't forget to share this amongst your friends and
Yes.
families. Thank you sa mga nanonood from TFC, iWantTFC, and ABS-CBN's FYE Channel in Kumu, mga Kumunizens, and also mga pasahero natin sa Jeepney TV in the whole Philippines. Oh my God, the lovely couple, Donita and Felson, ang nilalampungan na ngayon.
Naglalampungan na.
Thank you very much for being here and, you know, a very inspiring and fun conversation again.
Yes.
Diba, dami
Love
namin
you guys.
natutunan.
We love
Ayan,
you guys.
mag-toast tayo, guys. Last
Wow.
toast.
Yes.
Yes. Mga ka-OAGOT, Donita
Yes.
and Felson, amidst the challenges of life, let's still find ways to be happy. Let's all talk about it. Over
a glass or two.
Love you guys.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Donita, woo, 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 woo. Love you.
Thank you.